Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Today I want to deep dive into the power of kindness. You know, too often we can be our own harshest critics, undermining the gentle kindness that forms the fabric of our character. You know, you may tend to overlook the small acts of compassion, dismissing them as insignificant, yet they're anything but. And this message is going to be for those of you who habitually underestimate your goodness. Here are some signs that you're a kinder person than you give yourself credit for. You're empathetic. Empathy is more than just feeling sorry for someone. It's about truly understanding their experiences and emotions. You put yourself in their shoes and see the world through their eyes. Whether it's offering a shoulder to cry on or just listening without judgment, your empathy is a powerful testament to your kindness. You listen more than you speak. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, you choose to listen. You understand the power of being present and making someone feel heard. You don't interrupt or try to insert your own experiences into their narrative. Instead, you listen with your heart, offering a comforting smile and a nod when needed. This makes you a rare gem in today's fast-paced society. You practice gratitude. You're thankful for the little things in life, from the warmth of the morning sun to the smile of a stranger. Gratitude is a powerful expression of kindness, and you understand that. Even in tough times, you try to find something to be grateful for. This isn't about being overly optimistic or ignoring your feelings. It's about recognizing the good that exists amidst the chaos. And trust me, that's not a small thing. You're kind to yourself. You know, one of the surest signs of a kind person is how they treat themselves. You understand that self-care isn't selfish, but rather a necessary part of maintaining a healthy mental and emotional state. Now, whether it's taking a day off to relax, pursuing a hobby you love, or just saying kind things to yourself in the mirror, you prioritize taking care of your own well-being. And this inner kindness radiates outward, touching everyone you come into contact with. You feel genuinely happy for others. You know, in a society that often breeds competition and envy, feeling truly happy for someone else is a sign of a big heart. You know, you celebrate others' achievements, not because you feel obligated, but because their joy brings you joy. You know, whether it's a friend landing their dream job, a family member buying a new house, or a stranger on the internet accomplishing a personal goal, you rejoice in their happiness. This empathetic joy, or mudita as the Buddhists call it, is a rare trait that speaks volumes about your kind nature. You go out of your way to help. You know, some people help when it's convenient, but you, my friend, go out of your way to lend a hand. Whether it's helping a colleague meet a deadline, carrying groceries for an elderly neighbor, or volunteering in your local community, you go the extra mile. And it's not about recognition or praise, it's simply because you can't help but respond to someone in need. This is a kind and selfless action that truly embodies the kindness and compassion within you. You're patient with people. In a world that moves at lightning speed, patience can seem like a forgotten virtue. But you, ever the symbol of kindness, have this trait in spades. You understand that everyone is on their own journey, with their own pace, and you respect that. You don't rush people or make them feel like they're dragging you down. Instead, you give them the time and space they need. Your patience often brings a sense of calm to those around you, making them feel valued and heard. You forgive and let go. Holding on to grudges is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. You understand this all too well. Therefore, you practice forgiveness, not just for the sake of others, but for your own peace of mind. It doesn't mean you forget or allow yourself to be mistreated, but you don't let anger or resentment consume you. This is a quiet but powerful sign of kindness and maturity. You're respectful of differences. In the face of diversity, you don't judge or discriminate. You respect and value differences in opinion, lifestyle, and culture. You're not quick to label or stereotype people, but instead, you take the time to understand their unique perspectives and experiences. This doesn't mean you agree with everything everyone says or does, but you maintain a level of respect and openness. Your respect for diversity is a hallmark of your kind nature. You avoid gossip. It's easy to fall into the trap of gossiping, especially in a social setting, but you tend to steer clear of it. Instead of engaging in spreading rumors or idle talk about others, you choose to focus on the positive or change the subject entirely. This habit of yours doesn't go unnoticed. People around you respect your discretion, and it fosters a sense of trust and camaraderie. You stand up for others. Injustice or unkindness toward others, no matter how small, doesn't sit well with you. You're the type to stand up and say something when you see someone being mistreated, even if it's not the popular choice. Your courage to support others, especially when they can't do it for themselves, marks you as a protector, a beacon of kindness in a sometimes harsh world. And you practice random acts of kindness. Last but definitely not least, you're a believer in random acts of kindness. You understand that small gestures can make a big impact on someone's day. Whether it's leaving a generous tip, paying for a stranger's coffee, or even just leaving a sweet note for a coworker, you love to spread joy. This is a sign of a truly kind person, as it shows you're thinking of others and doing what you can to brighten their day. These random acts of kindness are like tiny sparks, igniting a chain reaction of positivity in the world around you. And then you have to ask yourself, why don't we see ourselves as kind? And understanding and addressing these reasons can help us embrace and celebrate our own kindness. Often we are just our own worst critics, right? Many of us downplay our positive qualities, focusing instead on our flaws. Remember, everyone has their own unique strengths and weaknesses, and kindness is a quality that shines out in its own unique way. We often compare ourselves to others. Kindness is not a competition, and it can't be quantified. What matters is the sincerity behind your actions. We view kindness as an obligation. And even if you're just being polite because it's expected, it still contributes positively to the world around you. Or we dismiss small acts as insignificant. But I'm going to tell you today, every act of kindness, no matter how small, has an impact. As Aesop once said, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Or we may fear as being seen as weak or naive. And kindness takes immense strength, especially in the face of adversity. And maybe we're just uncomfortable with praise, but accepting a compliment graciously is a kindness in itself. And you're a kinder person than you give yourself credit for, and it's high time you start to see that. Kindness isn't just about grand gestures. It's found in everyday actions and small moments of compassion. So don't belittle your acts of kindness or compare them with others. You're on your own unique journey. Embrace your inherent kindness. Let it shine brightly and watch as it touches the lives of those around you. Kindness has a ripple effect, and your one small act can create waves of positive change. Be proud of your kindness. It's an incredible gift to the world. Remember that every act of kindness, no matter how small, can change the world for the better. So go out there and let your kindness shine today, because if anybody can do it, you can. I care about you. I believe in you. And you know what? If anybody has a kind heart, I know it's you that does. And I know you have the ability to show it to the world. I can't wait to experience your acts of kindness. They'll have a ripple effect that'll make a difference for many. And I can't wait to see it. I hope you have a beautiful day, my friends. I'll be back tomorrow with some more great stuff. Take care.